Beginning of any month is always my favorite time because it feels like a clean slate to start fresh and leave in your rear view everything that maybe didn't go according to plan or that didn't pan out the way you wanted to in the last month. And also to set yourself up better for the upcoming month. Now I know it's a little bit late in September to be filming this video, it's almost mid-month already, but this video is really relevant to any month or any season of the year, so it really doesn't matter when you're seeing this video, it's relevant to any beginning of month. So in this video, I want to share with you guys all of my favorite ways to set myself up for a brand new month, both as a creator and in my non-work life. My new favorite thing that has worked like absolute magic is writing out my monthly goals like I do every month, but then turning them into trackable daily habits. I'm someone who has forever struggled with consistency in every single aspect of my life and really badly needed to find some kind of a system that was gonna help me actually stick to those goals I set and accomplish all of them. Enter breaking down every one of the monthly goals I set into daily trackable to-dos that I could add to a trackable daily checklist in my Notion, and thus absolutely revolutionizing my system and actually accomplishing all the goals I set every single month. Rather than tackling a massive project or goal all at once, you do one little part daily, check it off in your daily checklist, and bring yourself closer to that goal every single day. That way, every single day you're actually taking strides towards accomplishing that goal rather than leaving it till next week, towards the middle of the month, to the end of the month, and then realizing the end of the month is here and you haven't accomplished it. It truly has changed my life and made me the most consistent I have ever been. Then the second thing I like to do at the beginning of every month is an analytical overview of my channel analytics. Over the years since I first started my YouTube channel, the analytics YouTube gives us creators have become more and more helpful. It's really just made it so much easier for us as creators to really break down and understand what's working for us on our channels, what's not working, what we maybe need to tweak, do more of, less of, and properly set ourselves up for the next month on our channels. Not really just in terms of vanity metrics like how many subscribers you gained this month or how many views each of your videos has gained. Things like audience metrics to know whether or not you are reaching the target demographics of gender, age, location that you want to be, or where that might need a little bit of improving. Your reach insights to better understand how exactly people on YouTube are finding your videos and landing on your channel, and where that also may need some kind of improvement. And also to see which videos and video topics on your channel are getting the most amount of interest from your viewers so you know what types of videos to make more of or less of. It really just helps you as a creator to go from just posting videos and hoping for the best to actually having a much clearer idea of exactly who you're creating content for, what content you're creating for them, and be able to then plan your next month's content accordingly. If you want to be reaching more of a certain demographic, if there is a specific traffic source on YouTube you want to target more, if your audience is seeking more of a specific type of content that you maybe want to be making more of. These are all things that are going to greatly help you improve and grow as a creator. As a new month is starting, and especially a new season is starting, like in September as we're transitioning from summer into fall, or when we transition from fall into winter, or really any season, this is when I really love to switch up my routines and create some new ones. Let's be honest, regardless of what routines you're talking about, whether it's your morning or night routine, your workout routine, your before work routine, having the exact same routine every single day for the entire year, no matter what season you're in, is really boring. So this is when I like to add in some new habits and swap out some of my old ones, just give my routine some kind of a freshness. And this can also go for things like creating a new season playlist for your routines, your morning playlist, your workout playlist, the playlist you play in the car on the way to work, just to give your new routines some new vibes to go along with it. Just to really spice up those routines that are part of your everyday life and give your month a new fresh feeling. Then I need to adult a little bit, sit down and look over my personal finances and budget. Being self-employed and the majority of my income and revenue coming from passive streams, the way that my paychecks are structured is that in the month of September, I'm paid out all the money that I earned in August through all my various streams. Then in the month of October, I'm paid out all the money that my streams earned in September. So for example, throughout the month of September, there is one day a month that all the money I earned from AdSense in August is going to be paid out. Then also throughout the month of September, there is one day throughout the month for each one of my affiliate streams that are going to be paid out all the money they earned in August. And that is also exactly how my investments work. All the money that my investments earned in August gets paid in September. So to make all of that a whole lot easier for my brain to digest, I've created an income and expenses tracker in my Notion, so that at the beginning of every month I can sit down and track how much I owe for my individual bills, all of my business expenses, my credit card payments, and then once I have an actual number for all the money I owe for all those various things all together, then I know how much I'm banking once all that money from the previous month is paid out to me. To be completely honest with you guys, I spent an embarrassing amount of time when I first started getting paid as a creator, really just getting paid all that money from my various income streams and just spending all willy-nilly, whether it was on my bills or personal spendings or anything else. For the longest time, I did all of that earning and spending without any kind of a system to track any of it, and then once I actually did start tracking it, then I was made a lot more aware of exactly how much I was screwing myself. So that is now a very vital part of my monthly planning routine every single month. There is absolutely no other way to stay on top of all of your earning and spending and keep everything super balanced. Now, something else that I love doing at the start of every month, really more so just for the fun of it, is switching up the aesthetic of my digital devices. Doing what it is I do for work, I look at my devices every single day, all day long. Whether it's my laptop, my cell phone, my iPad, my devices are at the epicenter of my daily life every single day, and I spend literal hours staring at them. So just like your monthly routines, staring at the exact same digital aesthetic every single day can get really, really boring. So at the start of every month, I like to take some time to change my wallpapers, rearrange some of my widgets, rearrange the apps on my phone, just to spice it up and give it a new feel, especially if we're transitioning from like summer into fall, fall into winter. Then I like to give my devices a little bit more of like a seasonal feel. And also something I'm experimenting with for the very first time this month is having only the apps I use all day, every day on my home screen, and everything else in my app library. For the longest time, I had like 15 different folders on my home screen, which I thought helped me be a lot more organized. I had folders for my work apps, I had folders for my photo and video editing stuff, had very specific folders for all of my like finance apps and health related apps. But now having all of that in the app library and just simply searching on my phone whenever I need a specific app, I find my devices look a lot more clean and organized, and I actually feel a lot more productive. So definitely going forward in future months, as I set up my new digital aesthetics, I think that's something I'm going to be keeping. And then finally, something I love to do at the start of every month is to set a new learning goal. For some, that may be language learning. For some others, it may be a hobby or a skill you want to pick up. Maybe there's an online course you maybe want to take. Whatever your jam, it is absolutely crucial to your brain and your mental health to constantly be learning, improving, and growing. Especially for those of us who are no longer in school, who no longer have exposure to high school or college or university or whatever, who no longer have that daily aspect in their lives of learning every single day that you're exposed to, and sort of have to go out there and get it for yourself. So at the beginning of every month, whenever I set my monthly goals and break them down into daily trackable habits, I also add a certain amount of language learning time every day to my daily trackable habits, so it's something I'm staying on top of every single day. And again, like I said earlier, that really just helps me to be a lot more consistent and actually stick with it and accomplish my goals. But that, you guys, is pretty much it for this video. That is everything that I do as part of my monthly planning routine and preparing for a brand new month. As always, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!